How's it going, everyone? The Packers have officially made several moves today in preparation for the game against the Bears, and a couple of them were pretty much expected. So, first off, the Packers have officially activated tight end Luke Musgrave off IR, which is great to see. We kind of expected him to get activated off IR, and I know Luke Musgrave has kind of been chomping to get activated. So, he's officially been activated. Now, I don't think he'll actually start. He might, but I don't think he will. I think Tucker Kraft will still get the start with Luke Musgrave kind of coming in for 2 tight end sets or to help spell Tucker Kraft because he's been out for several weeks. So it's going to take a little bit for him to get back into the flow of things and into game day and all that stuff. So I don't think he'll start off the bat, but he's going to get some reps. Then they also activated running back Emmanuel Wilson. This one was a little bit more expected. And even yesterday when they talked to Emmanuel Wilson, he did state that Matt LaFleur told him to stay ready. So it was pretty much highly anticipated for him to be activated. With him coming off IR, he goes into the running back slot behind Aaron Jones. So it should be Aaron Jones, then Emmanuel Wilson, and then Patrick Taylor will most likely spell either one of them or take over for third down duties and where Aaron Jones isn't in. So continuing to shore up that depth over there at the running back position. Now, in return, we did have to put a player on IR, and that is safety Rudy Ford, which makes sense because he did sustain a hamstring injury. So that would probably, based off all the hamstring injuries we've had this year, put him out for at least 4 weeks. Well, with that, you might as well put him off on IR because his season's pretty much done unless we somehow get to the Super Bowl, and then there's the potential to activate him. But we've been pretty steady with Darnell Savage and Jonathan Owens, so this move makes sense to make room for Luke Musgrave and also Emmanuel Wilson since we don't really want to release one of our key players. But they did end up releasing a player, and that was defensive back David Long Jr. It's not entirely a shock considering Jair is coming back, and we've kind of been rolling with 4 corners for a lot of the year. So with that, we'll have Jair Alexander, Corey Ballantyne, Carrington Valentine, and Robert Rochelle, who I feel like they feel like he's going to be good to go, even though he's been on the injury report a couple of times. So Packers, as usual, just rolling 4 cornerbacks deep. Now, lastly, they did bring up a player from the practice squad. That is wide receiver Grant DuBose. And initially, when I saw wide receiver, I was like, why? What's going on? Like, I thought we were about to pretty much have all of our weapons back at wide receiver. Why are we bringing up a wide receiver? But this move is probably because of David Long being released, and he's there for special teams reasons for the most part. I don't think he's going to see the field as a wide receiver. Maybe 1 or 2 snaps, but not much if everyone's coming back. This is more for a special teams aspect. Because when we look at David Long and what he did the past 3 weeks on the roster, he didn't do anything. He only had 5 snaps on kick coverage on week 15, 7 snaps on kick coverage week 16, along with 1 punt return on week 16. And then 1 snap as kick coverage in week 17. So he's only played a total of 14 snaps the past 3 weeks. So he's not really hurting us. And that's where I think the Grant DuBose is just there for special teams reasons. But I just wanted to come out with a quick update. The Packers were a little bit late with coming out with this because after 3, I didn't think we were going to bring up anyone, but brought up Grant DuBose. So let me know what you think down in the comments. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And as always, go Pack Go.